In today's video, we are going to talk about setting goals. So where are we going, Jennifer?
To the gym.
Are we going to the gym? Do we have errands to run first?
We're gonna go to the bank and stop at the Walgreens.
Yeah. Errands. Okay.
Okay, time to go run errands. Bye-bye.
We're just getting all kinds of equipment, just trying to stock back up after everything. So we got inventory shirts, we got more shirts coming in because we're trying to restock after reopening. We got some new Thai pads, and then I think these are some hit sticks. The hit sticks from VSL Fighting. These are great, man. I'm telling you, if you do any kind of boxing or striking, if you do anything like that, Muay Thai, kickboxing, and you're not using these hit sticks, man, you need to get up on it because those are great training tools. All right, I loved them so much I bought more. Those are the minis. So we have the regular size, and then those are the minis.
Why would you have bigger ones and smaller ones?
More distance, and then these are more accurate. It's the same as having like a big focus mitt and then a little micro focus mitt, right? You become more accurate, right? If you want to check out, I did a whole review on those, so check it out in the videos, okay? In my videos.
Jennifer posted on Instagram a poll on Instagram. She was asking what people wanted us to talk about in our next video, our vlog. So the winner was goals. Okay. So as far as setting goals, you have to have goals. All right. Whether in life or fitness or anything else, I put them all together. Okay. In life, you have to have goals. When you're a kid, you set goals. What do you want to be when you grow up? So on and so forth. Even if you don't think that you set goals, everything you do, like when you have to get something done, you are setting goals towards getting that done. So once you can accept that that's a normal thing, then it's just a matter of really adopting or honing in on the ability to set goals and then setting goals. I think you should have a grand goal and then set little intermittent goals leading up to that. If you set a grand goal, then there's no direction. So the problem being is like, I'm a dreamer and I support dreamers. So, but the thing is like, I want to be a millionaire, or I want to open a gym, or I want to be this, or I want to be that. But it's this massive goal with no path. Then it just becomes this, and I'm living this normal life, but I want to be this, but I don't have a path. To create a path, you have to set intermittent goals. Like, are you taking acting class? You want to be an actor? Are you taking acting classes, improv? Are you joining an improv group? Are you doing different things to get towards that goal? Next is, could I live on a minimal lifestyle so I can move to an area where I can get an agent? Whatever the case may be. For me, building the empire, our empire or businesses, it started with incremental goals. And that'll have to cover in another video as far as how I went about starting very small, in a very small unit, the size of a garage with 4 students and building up to what we have now. Those were goals, and I had to set goals while I was working my job because, of course, you have to maintain a living because I have a family to support. So to get to the big goal, I feel you need to have little goals. And that goes for fitness and health as well. You can't just say my goal is to be healthy or fit, or I want to look like this. And then you have like a picture. I used to do that. I had like a collage. What is it called, collage? Anyway, you put a bunch of pictures on a board, and I'd wake up and look at it. I'm going to look like that, you know. And then you have to set goals, right? Physical goals. Get it. What time you're going to get up? What kind of training you're going to do? How you're going to eat? Stuff like that. So I'm going to turn it over to Jennifer for a little bit because she recently achieved a lot of goals. And so, what's your take?
So I think it is a good idea to have one big goal, but like Rad said, you have to set small individual goals. First, what I recommend is writing down what your goals are. Then you have to track your progress as you complete each goal or as you get closer to your goal. So they have to be attainable goals that you know that you can achieve, and you have to document how you progress. You should also hold yourself accountable as you progress through your path to achieve your goals. So if you are doing things that incapacitate you from meeting your goals, then acknowledge those things and avoid those goal breakers that stop you from achieving it. So let's just use my weight loss and getting healthy as an example. I knew overall I wanted to lose X amount of weight. And as I progressed, getting closer to my achieving my goal of losing weight, I acknowledged every time I lost 20 pounds, 30 pounds, and I celebrated whenever I reached certain milestones to meet my goal. And always setting new goals will keep it fresh, so you're not always working to attain one goal. You need to set new goals.
Yeah, to piggyback on that, so it's real important to have, you know, when you set a big goal and you don't have a path or you don't have the incremental goals to get there, then you just don't hit the goal and you quit. And that's another thing, is something I say to my students, everything is like, this isn't fast food, okay? You're not gonna get this, it's not gonna happen overnight, it's not gonna happen in a week, it might not happen in a year. It took Jennifer a little over a year to lose the weight, and then it was a matter of, okay, now the weight's gone, I'm fit, and then she set fitness goals. She started carrying around a journal and writing down, she was like, well, my weight goal has been met, but now it's strength goals. And then she started writing down, like, how much is my clean and jerk, how much is my deadlift, and then we would post it on Instagram, and then we'd say, okay, what was your PR? And then how many reps could you do? I couldn't get through that workout, now I can get through that. And then I constantly was reprogrammed. I have to set different goals because I don't write anything down anymore because I've been at this so long that I keep track in my head. I think that always surprised Jennifer because I would tell her what her last achievement or PR was, and she was always amazed at how I could remember those things, but that's just kind of stuff I keep track of in my mind. So I set different physical goals, you know, for my size, you know, calisthenics, and not just bodyweight workouts. I could do that. I'm talking about like the balancing planche holds and L-sits and all that really cool stuff that the bartenders and guys like that do in the parks. Like, I want to be able to do that stuff in my size and frame, and being a heavyweight, the answer is usually no, you're not built for that. But I don't like no. So what did I do? Last year I just started trying to get L-sits, and that was just a new goal to develop the type of strength to do those kind of moves. And then we got into Olympic lifting for a while, and we still have that programmed in, but that was a goal. So just constantly adjusting our goals, again, to keep it fresh. Jennifer is spot on. So don't set a goal that you can't achieve, because then you won't achieve it and then you'll leave it, okay? So set a goal and then set a path, and then celebrate, like she said, celebrate the victories, the incremental victories. You can't do one, don't say you want to do 20. do 5, then 10, then 15, then 20. The ultimate goal being 20. Okay, so you have to take those steps and you have to celebrate the victories along the way, right? And that is what makes the journey fun. And then when that's done, you can move on to the next thing.
And don't get discouraged. Keep pushing yourself. If things don't progress, and I'll just use my weight loss as an example. So if your goal is to lose weight, and after a couple of weeks or a couple of months and you're not progressing and you're not losing weight, don't get discouraged. Just regroup and then set new goals.
Yeah.
and change things so you can, maybe you're not going the correct path to meet your goals and you need to go in a different direction.
But that's what we have to say about goals, guys. Like, goals are important, so you need to make them, you need to set them, you need to and really put effort into achieving them, right? So perception, you perceive the goals you want, what it can be for you, what it can do for you, where it's going to take you. That's perception, right? You perceive it, right? Then you need to employ some effort, right? Now it's effort. I need to put effort towards those goals in any way, shape, or form, and I have to really research, how I go about applying my effort, whether it be mental, physical, or even like just my heart, just my passion towards it, right? Effort. Then perception, effort, and then you move toward achievement, right? And then when you achieve it, then you just continue to achieve, right? You have to stay in that realm and you keep climbing.
And I think it's really important that you visualize the end result and what you want to achieve, because if you can see it and you believe it, you know you can do it.
Absolutely. Well, and that was great. So thanks for the suggestion, guys. And we'll probably put another one to see what you guys want to talk about in the next video. But yeah, how Jennifer and I got here to where we are staying and how we continue to do it is through setting goals. Okay, so it is very important. So if you have goals you were considering, sit down right now, write them down on your phone. Put them in your phone, write them down on a notebook, however you retain things, and just get moving on it. All right. 1, 2. We got our 5 o'clock cardio kickboxing class going right now.